beautiful people. It's been a while since I spoke to you guys. Um, I had the pleasure of going to a funeral out in Maryland with my girlfriend, and seeing someone close to her in a casket. And what it made me realize is the most important thing in life is who you become and who you associate yourself with, and learning to appreciate the small things in life, learning to appreciate what your life is on a daily basis, not just always striving for your goals. Yes, that's important, but it's also important to just appreciate what you have now. And what I realized is when you look at someone's obituary, it shows who they were as a person through their life, and it focuses on the good, even though we all go through some not so good times and some times that may not be as, you know, good to worship or whatever. But when you see this obituary, it's very concentrated. It shows what you love to do, who you are, your name, a good photo of you, and it shows the people that you love on it. And I think that's very important. The people in your family, your close family. And you know, who we surround ourselves with is who's gonna be on our obituary when we go one day. Someday we have to go, and that's real. And understanding what life is about and seeing that obituaries don't really change that much is interesting, because you're going to have those people that were there for you on your obituary, those people that were close to you, those people that you gave your time to, those charities that you gave your time to, those organizations that you gave your time to. Basically, everything is about what you gave your love to and your time. And I think that's very important, because when you see this obituary, it shows all this good stuff, and it shows you in a good light, a good light, a happy light. So if we live in day to day and we're not happy, what is the point of the obituary? The obituary sits there and shows you that you're supposed to live life happy. You know, and it gets deeper in spirituality, everything. And really, where are you taking your spirit? Where is your spirit in the now? Because when you look at the obituary, it showed in the now of how you lived every day. Not just when you're going to die, how are you living now? And I'm going to break it down even further. On a daily basis, mentally, are you in a good state or a bad state? On a daily basis, mentally, are you enjoying your life or are you not enjoying your life? On a daily basis, mentally, are you living currently, right now, in heaven or hell? Not when you die, are you living in heaven or hell right now? Just think about that. Right now, are you living in heaven or hell? If you're around people that you can't trust, are you living in heaven or hell? No matter how much money you got, is there a balance of money, the people that surround you that are good? Do you have food to eat? Do you have transportation if you need it in whatever form? Do you have peace of mind? This is what we get misconstrued, in my opinion. Heaven or hell is how you live in your mental state every single day. And this is just my opinion. Every day with your mental state, you create your heaven or hell. Even if heaven or hell, in my opinion, exists when you die, you create it mentally in your mind. And I kind of get this theory from the quote, the man that says he can and the man that says he can't are both right. So everything you think in your mind that is true will be true, period. So if you die and you believe that you will go to heaven, you will. But you have to live heavenly while you're here. This is just my opinion, a little theory that's going through my mind right now. And so I go to my mom's house earlier this morning, and what I see is my mom's obituary, a little, something that's maybe private, you know, that I'm going to get to you all about my family. My grandmother died at the age of 17. That's my mom's mom. So my mom's showing her obituary. Of course, she's missing her. So my mom lost her mom on Christmas Day at 17. And in that obituary, it showed all her credentials. And it talked about, what she did, who she was, her degrees. She was the first African American woman to be a manager at any Allstate ever. And it talks about her family, her loving husband, which was my grandfather, who was in the Navy and was also a lawyer. And it talks about my mother. My mother is 17 at this time now, so when my mom's cousin writes in the obituary, they had a quote from him. It was, of course, about her husband, but it was mostly about the daughter, which is my mom. And it's a paragraph just about my mom on the front, well, on the inside, and then there's one on the back. So how you live daily can be given to someone else. That's very important. So when you surround yourself with these good people, you're living a good life, your soul is filled, you give that to somebody else. You have the ability to give that to somebody else. But if your soul is not fulfilled, you will give that to someone else also. So we're creating heaven or hell. We're creating a good or bad world by the things that we give to the next generation too. And what we hold dear to our hearts is very important. So when I think about my mother and how she holds things close to her, like memories, she keeps papers and different memories because she knows how it feels to lose her mother at the age of 17. So a lot of us may not have felt real love the way we think we have. That's why we can't appreciate it the way it should be. And when you begin to wake up and realize that, you're enjoying your life or you're not enjoying your life, things will begin to change And it's very important to keep people close to you that help you become a better person. That's why that's more important than income, because when you just chase income, you will feel empty, because then you have falsified people that create your life around you. It creates havoc and chaos and arguments. And that's what we see on TV through different shows. Is a reason why we have a lot of love of hip hop and why people enjoy it, because they like the drama of it. That's the way they grew up, or that's what they accept. But I wanted to give that to you all, and I think it's very important to be careful who you surround yourself with, because some things are way more important than money. And yes, we may understand that, but at the same time, understanding continues. Consistency is very important in life, and your understanding will begin to grow, and it will keep growing through life for you to understand that, because you may understand the concept of it, but when you truly have people in your life that care about you, then you'll truly understand. And have a blessed day, Arthur Intellectual.